I've been laying here for 5 hours. I cannot sleep. So I said, might as well go live. Because last time I couldn't sleep, I went live. No, I don't have a new girlfriend. The last time I went live, when I couldn't sleep, after about an hour or so of going live, I was able to fall. I was able to fall asleep. So here we are, folks. Berg's alive. Berg's is alive. I can't sleep. The Bergie boy is live. I can't sleep. Let's see colors. Put me in a good mood. Let's light up the Bergs. Somebody come through, let's buy me some lunch. Maybe a nice tuna fish sub. The Bergs is live from his bed. Oh, really? Wes? See, you know what I've noticed? Like, I didn't drink that much at all last night. I drank 2 beers. I took the night off. And even though I took my Ambien sleeping pill, I still didn't sleep. When I drink a lot, I sleep. But it's not good sleep, it's passing out type of sleep. You know what I mean? But then when I try to be a good boy and take the night off, I don't sleep. No, insomnia sucks. I told you I don't have a new girlfriend, dude. Light it up. I don't smoke weed. I have asthma for the 4 millionth time. No, you don't start smoking weed again. Smoked weed back in college 30 years ago. But it affected my asthma even back then. I just did it because it was a cool thing to do. When I try to take a night off, oh yeah, there's another thing. I tried to take the night off last night. Freaking Michelle K's blowing me up. And I tried to tell them. She's on a 3-way call with Sleazens. I go, I'm taking the night off, dude. I'm taking the night off. I'm going to bed. I just want to calm down. Sleazans was all drunk. Uh, Michelle K's all drunk, saying she's getting engaged to Danny. I'm like, dude. And then Pancakes is on the other line too. And I'm just trying to chill. I'm like, I'm taking the night off. You know, your body tells you when you need to take the night off. And then I relaxed, took my meds, had a cup of sleepy time tea, which actually works sometimes. And then I come to bed. They start calling me again. Midnight my time. I had to freaking block. I had to freaking block them. Michelle K's been drinking a lot lately with Danny. They're not getting married, folks. They're not getting married. They're not getting married. Where are they gonna live? $7 from Teraboo. Her name is Teraboo. It ain't Teraboo. I just gave her a ranch today. Her name is Teraboo. It ain't Teraboo. But I'm gonna turn that boo into a woo. And that's the effing bottom line. 'Cause I'm the Bergs from Burgertron. You guys are all rubbing it in. You guys all just woke up. Well, I've just been laying here. Why is it that when I get trashed, I sleep like a baby? But when I try to sober up, I don't sleep at all. Huh? Yeah. And I did do some exercise last night. The back deck is done. The deck is not done, but all the flooring is done. And I like to walk back and forth, almost like you're in freaking, like a prison cage. I walked 7,000 steps. 7,000 steps. I only drank 2 little Coors Lights yesterday, which is nothing. $7 from Teraboo. I'm gonna turn that woo into a boo. I'm gonna turn that boo into a woo. This is the ASMR morning show with the Bergs. Everybody come in here. I didn't sleep at all last night. Maybe you can tell me a bedtime story. That's right. Paging Dr. Derp. Dr. Derp. The Burns needs to take a sleep study. Give me all the meds you got. Paging Dr. Derp. And light it up like Christmas tree. Always remember that. Uh-oh. I see lights. Uh-oh. This is the Insomniac Hour, starring your Emperor. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If my freaking Seattle Mariners lost again in Houston, they can never beat the Houston Astros, especially in Houston. Currently on this road trip, we are 2-6. That's pathetic. 12-12 on the year. Play another game today. But the Astros have their ace pitcher, Justin Verlander. The guy's a total prick. So we'll probably lose. We'll probably get swept. Bunch of losers. Bunch of losers, folks. Light me up like Christmas tree, baby. I want to see lights. I want to see camera. I want to see action. JoJo Wes. Bright light, bright light, bright light, bright light. You guys want to see the deck? You guys want to see the deck? You see some of it. Yeah, my eyes better. A lot of wood. Yeah, but they still have to build the stairs. They still have to build all the railings and the cross beams. And then they're gonna have to stain it. They're gonna stain it. It's gonna be a couple more weeks. Who knows if they'll even come today. It's not gonna rain today, so I think the guy will come. I think the guy's gonna come today, dude. This is one guy. It's one guy, dude. No. About 8,000. Less than that, like 7,800. But these guys never come, man. They started building this in late March. And now it's what? Early May? This this thing should have been knocked out in a week. This is week number 5. Of course, they didn't even come for about 2.5 weeks because it was raining every day, and they didn't have the wood. They were waiting on the wood. Now I think they have all the wood. So I say, knowing their pace and all that, I say another 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. But hey, it gives me something to talk about. It gives me something to complain about. Yeah, it will hold my 195 pounds, no problem. 6 feet tall, 195. I'm on a diet. I'm just going to eat one meal per day. I think I'm going to do that Subway diet like that guy did. The guy who's in jail. He used to have a foot long turkey breast with no mayo and no cheese. And then you have a 6-inch veggie, all on wheat. And you get one bag of baked potato chips. And then he'd walk like 10 miles a day. Well, that was the story. Then he went from 500 pounds to 200 pounds. So I don't know if I believe that story. I think what happened was Subway handpicked this guy. They brought him to some kind of fat camp. I'm talking about that Jared guy. In my opinion, you can't lose over 250 pounds eating Subway sandwiches. I think they handpicked this guy. Right? They handpicked him. They brought him to some kind of fat camp, or that hired a couple workout trainers like those people on The Biggest Loser. And they worked him out, and then they had weight loss surgery on him, and all the surgeries to remove the skin. And then they concocted this whole myth, this whole story that last 555 Oh yeah, where's your wrench, Liz? 555. That's right. I am Mr. 555. And then they concocted this story, right? That he lost over 250 pounds eating Subway. Do you know that that campaign, that whole story made Subway billions and billions of dollars? It's true. It's true. There's a pretty good sub place around here. It's called Ports of Subs. Every now and then I like to go in there and get a foot long number 8, which is turkey breasts and and uh, and provolone cheese. I get it on wheat, and they put like a little bit of mayo mustard on one piece of bread. I get lettuce. I get tomatoes, extra onion, uh, black olives, pickles, cucumbers. Those things called peppercini things. A few jalapenos, a little bit of oil and vinegar. I skip the salt, and then pepper and oregano, and they cut it in half. That thing used to be like $7.99. It's freaking. It's $11.99 now. Can you believe it? $13 after tax. But I think it's around for the foot long. I think it's around. Well, with the cheese, with the mayo, so it's probably around 900 calories, maybe 1,000. But if you take that, you cut it in half, you eat a half of it in the afternoon, then you eat a half of it in the evening, then you walk. You probably lose some weight on that, right? A foot long will last you 4 days. What? Yep, that guy was a freak. Okay, Vinny G, he can never be normal. Now they got that keto diet where all you eat is like meat, right? And nuts and fruits and vegetables and salads. You got to stay away from the carbs, bread. See, that's what really. Stay away from alcohol. Stay away from sugars. Stay away from processed meat. Also, that's very high in sodium. So if you're gonna eat meat, eat like steak or fish, not like not like fish sticks, like salmon, you know. And yeah, you can have, and yeah, you can have a chicken, but not fried chicken. You're not going to go to KFC. Technically, KFC would be classified as a keto. Stay away from the French fries. That's all carbs and starch. No, you want to bake your chicken, or you want to broil it, but then you want to take the skin off of it. You want to eat salads, but you don't want to eat those prepackaged salads. Very, very high in sodium also. You want to get the salads, the, the dark leafy greens. Yeah, nice onion, a nice tomato. No, you don't want the croutons. That's carbs. Bagels out. Pizza out. McDonald's out. Fast food out. Subway out. Sub sandwiches out. It's not keto. And on top of that, I think you can take a supplement you can buy over the shelf, which is like a keto burner, which will help you burn the calories faster. But a lot of those supplements aren't FDA approved, so I think those could have some side effects. Like, remember years ago they had that weight loss pill called ephedrine. Ephedrine was basically it was basically speed, and you had all these people going to like gyms, especially women, and they'd be like running on the treadmill. They'd be all amped up on this pill called ephedrine, and they would just stay on the treadmill for hours. They wouldn't eat, and several of them were like fainting and passing out and actually dying, like strokes. Yeah, yeah, and all that stuff got pulled from the shelves. So you have to be very careful with that. Yeah, because they're basically a weight, or a food suppressant. You lose your appetite. I think it works better in women, because women don't have a big appetite like men do. You know, most women. A lot of this weight here on the birds, though, as I'm slapping my belly. That's all beer right there, folks. Oh yeah, fucking potato chips, bad. They gone. Ice cream, forget about it. Frozen pizza, forget about it. Pizza, forget about it. Chicken wings, hot wings, forget about it. They gone. Really, if I wanted to lose weight, It's called the caveman diet. You have to pretend you are living back thousands and thousands of years ago when cavemen were around. What did they eat? They ate meat, fish, berries, nuts, not much. And if you're someone who drinks soda, or they call it in the Midwest, Jill calls it pop. No, pop is gone. Gone. I don't care if it's Coke or Diet Coke. Gone. He gone, she gone. Put it on the board. No alcohol either. Gone. Candy. I mean, I watched this Henderson guy. This guy eats candy like he's 10 years old. He eats these fruit roll-ups. Are you out of your mind? He eats the nerds candy and the fun dip. Yeah, I was doing that in 1983, 1982, when I was 9 years old. This guy's like 35 years old. He's eating fruit roll-ups. Paging Mrs. Derp. Paging Mrs. Derp. The BERGS needs to get lit up. I kind of like doing these insomniac streams from time to time, because I actually do them with my eyes shut. So I'm not even reading the side chat right now. But, however, I can still see, I can kind of see, because my eyes are totally shut, so I can see the colors if you light it up. Light me up, baby, like a Christmas tree. We're having Christmas in May this year. And I try to talk like this in a very sexy, sultry, ASMR type style voice. You see? I tried to be a good boy last night, took the night off. And what good did that do for me, huh? Laying in bed all night. I should be sleeping. I should be sleeping. Deep sleep right now. REM type sleep, rapid eye movement. I should be dreaming. Man, I've been having some weird dreams lately. I only remember my dreams like as soon as I wake up. You know, sometimes what I'll do is I'll wake up and I'll grab my cell phone and I'll do a little recording and I'll say, oh my God, I just dreamt about blah, 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 blah. That was so weird. And then I'll just shut the phone off and go back to sleep. And like later on when I'm talking to Jill or something, I'll be like, damn, Jill, you'll never believe the dream I had. And then I'll play it back and she'll be like, damn. She'll be like, damn, you're messed up. Marilyn Mike in the house. Derp. Paging Mrs. Derp. Paging Mrs. Derp. Lydia, I want you to relax. I want you to follow this medallion as I move it back and forth. I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Your eyes are becoming heavy now, Lydia. You're entering into a state of hypnosis. You are totally at ease right now. You are totally relaxed. But you are not sleeping. Now, what I want you to do, Lydia, is hit that super chat button and light me up like a Christmas tree. Or go ahead and hit that PayPal or Cash App link in the About section. You are totally at ease. You're totally 100% zen. You feel great about your life. You feel great this morning. You feel great about lighting up the Bergs. You're going to be doing this right now. That goes for everyone else, too. Now, I'm going to count backwards from 10. And when I get to 0, all you people will have awoken. You've come up to present time. And you're going to light me up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, you're all gonna wake. Let's see, did that technique work? That technique did not work. That technique did not work, Les. That technique did not work. Oh, look who it is. The biggest troll in the world. Jerry Vollmer. Your eyelids are getting heavy. Very heavy. Yeah, that's like from the movie Office Space. And then the guy has a heart attack. And then Peter remains in a state of hypnosis. Yeah, Peter. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Saturday. Yeah. And also, yeah, I'm gonna need you to come in on Sunday too. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Yeah, Peter. I'm gonna need you to come in. Peter, I'm actually going to need you to come in for the rest of the year because we're kind of short staffed at the moment. Yeah. I'm going to need you to come in and, yeah. And if you, have you had time to do those reports, Peter? What were those reports that they wanted? The TSMR reports or something? The movie Office Space, something about reports. Remember those reports? What were those reports called? Do you guys know what I'm talking about from the movie Office Space? Those reports. It was all about the reports. I love when they the TPS reports. Yeah, Peter, have you any time to do those TPS reports? I love when they took when they took the printer. They walked out to the field, and they all took turns beating up the printer. And that one guy, Michael Bolton, he was like, "Fuck it." Then he started punching the printer, barehanded, uh, bare knuckle, just punching the living shit out of that printer. Yeah. I'm gonna need you to come in, Jerry Vollmer, Saturday and Sunday. hmm Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna be an 8 hour shift. That's actually gonna be a 16-hour shift. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, his name is Michael Bolton in the movie. It wasn't the singer, but it was played by a character named Michael Bolton. Yeah. Very funny movie. Yeah. Let's let's see how it's looking like outside, folks. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry, I'm gonna need you to come here and help finish building this deck that they've been taking 2 years to build. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you to come in here, Volmer, and get your ass to work. Uh-huh. Okay, great. Great. That sounds good, Volmer. Get your ass in here. Great. That sounds good. That sounds just great. That sounds great. That sounds great. Okay, folks, this was another riveting episode of the BERGS Insomniac Hour. We were able to go 48 minutes and 45 seconds. And I made a whopping $12.55. And with that being said, your Emperor 55, do or die, the greatest man in the history of the world, is going to try to take a nap. Goodbye.